The first class that I took with you, Professor Greer, was your class on World War II and the Cold War. And I still think about that class all the time. I remember the entire summer after that semester, I would be like, that's because of World War II.
You may remember that that was the first time that I taught that course. And so you actually had a big role in shaping that semester. And Catherine, how about you? We met when you took the Modern Black Freedom Struggle course that I teach.
I wasn't actually enrolled, and I wanted to be in this class so badly.
I still remember your participation in that first class because that enthusiasm was very evident. So based on the fact that I have had several classes with each of you, and then we've had numerous conversations, all of us, outside of the classroom, I know you both to be really thoughtful and critical thinkers. So I wanted to just ask you about your experience leading up to the actual election. Annabelle?
I just found myself feeling less and less engaged. And it wasn't until the events over the summer with Black Lives Matter and protests that made me feel engaged with the 2020 election than anything else. Breonna Taylor, particularly, was someone who I was thinking about all summer.
Part of my feelings about the primaries and throughout was I was just extremely pessimistic about anybody's chance of beating Donald Trump.
Are there things about our election system, that you think promote that pessimism, or was it unique to this presidential election?
Just thinking about this whole concept makes me think back to like the very beginning of my life. And it's like when you're on the playground and you're in the classroom in elementary school, one of the really difficult but real lessons that you have to learn is how to win and how to lose.
Mm.
And I feel like that sense of fairness felt kind of lost after the 2016 election. And I think, do our voices matter? Does learning to do what's right matter?
Yeah.
Because it kind of sometimes feels like it doesn't.
Yeah. But I have to say, as an educator, that my conversations with both of you really is the primary reasons for which I am optimistic. And I want you to know that as you go forward, because you're both going to be dealing with the unique circumstances that you've talked about. And that actually does give me hope, because in my college times, nobody was talking about privilege. Nobody was talking about white supremacy. Nobody was talking about systemic racism. The fact that that's part of your generation's normal discourse, that means something. And I want you both to know that. And I appreciate your having this conversation with me.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us both. And it was so great to hear your perspective as well, Catherine.
Yes, you too.